It's what they might do you have to worry about.
Diagram that sentence, I dare you.
The rope might be great to swing on.
And it's tied to his junk?
But it might make you look pretty stupid.
To all the wee woodland creatures.
To dive in. But it might be a real pain in the neck. The lake might be great to swim across.
Sure, if you're Tracy Culkin.
Dead marshes aren't a good place for recreational swimming.
But it might be all she wrote. Drugs are like that, too.
But I'm not sure drugs can hurt you. I'm not sure they can. Oh, what if people fool around with them?
What?
No, I guess. Yeah.
Like those stupid babies.
Terrible rendition of Sweet Jordan Brown.
Want to see my internal motion machine on? Can I turn it on? Go ahead.
Remember, the kid said this is an internal motion machine, so this is just a cover for the real action inside.
It really works. Of course it works. I printed it all out.
Print it all out.
Look, every single part is doing just exactly what I wanted it to.
Internally.
You know what? What? People are like that.
And drugs are like people, too, as well as this.
We watch the machine. We take good care of ourselves. Don't do anything dumb. And everything works fine.
Except for those idiots who get cancer. Yeah.
What would happen if we made one little change? Just for fun. What?
What?
One little thing. Just for kicks.
You know, kick.
Go ahead, try it.
Probably won't lose both arms. What do you think you're doing, Dave? It's gonna blow!
No, I mean the rest of the short. It's gonna blow.
So does this mean the kid's an engineering savant or the world's worst Lego builder ever?
I don't know, but drugs are like that, Bill.
That was stunned, Dave. People from around the globe ask the same question. What? What do you mean? What's that?
All you did was try one little thing. I just did it for kicks.
The kick's defense was admissible in court during this episode.
Remember what? What?
What do you mean?
Something like that.
That's interesting. Hey, let's get some drugs in us, ASAP. Yeah.
Getting older is a lot like walking down a street you never walked down before.
With car payments and 40 extra pounds.
Some of the things might be great.
Oh, short life.
Some of the things might be terrible.
Oh, seriously. Day without sunshine, no.
Some of the things might look terrible.
Like FDR's ghost.
Great.
Singing from Hanson.
Some of the things might look great.
Like stealing James Bond's Aston Martin for a joyride.
And turn out to be terrible.
Like dead guys, or homosexuality, or the juice of fruits besides orange.
Drugs are like that.
They're also like Persian poetry, topsoil, guides of march, butterscotch pudding, and paper clips.
So, be careful turning corners.
Ah, so this was a bicycle safety film all along? Well, guys, I have here the companion booklet to this short film, and we should fill in what the film didn't have time to cover. Right. The other things that drugs are like, too. Bill, why don't you start us out? Okay, yeah, it says here that drugs are also like Lincoln Logs, Gouda cheese, the Magna Carta, the experience of not quite remembering someone's name at a high school reunion, but the guy doesn't have a name tag, water, and Bach's Elderbus. Kevin, take it.
Okay, let's see here. In addition, drugs are like Heirloom Tomato, Magilla Gorilla, the breathtaking cliff formations of Southwest Creek, Lowe, some new techniques in arthroscopic surgery, and brazier, like Springer Holmes.
Yeah, finally, drugs are too, like shiny things, the presidency of Millet Fillmore, a caulking gun, the Formosan rock macaque, but not, this is important, the Japanese or rhesus macaque, Tim Conway and drugs. Drugs are like drugs, too?
That makes sense to me, but I'm like drugs, too, according to this book.
Well, song's over now, you hopheads. So long from Rip Tracks, everyone. Rip Tracks is like drugs.
Rip Tracks from the team that brought you Mystery Science Theater 3000. For more, visit tracks.com.
Spilled all over the floor.
In association with Calvin peeing on Ford.
Once upon a time, in a neighborhood pretty much like yours, perhaps, there were some children who played together all the time.
Jody, you're digging up a drifter's body to apply a fresh pouring of lime.
There was Betty, whose mother dressed her as Lucy Van Pelt. Mike,
It's nice, Carol.
Pete, short for Buck Pete, and Larry. Nobody liked Larry. They had lots of fun, digging in a vacant lot.
Until child services intervened.
One day, a new girl moved into the neighborhood. Her name was Susan. And she had a dog whose name was Skipper. Skipper was a cute little dog, a four-man bench. And Susan was very fond of him. She liked to pet him and play with him.
Let her dad walk him.
She liked to teach him tricks, too. Of course, Skipper loved Susan. He liked to play with her. And he liked to do the tricks she had taught him.
His favorite trick was getting humans of supposedly normal intelligence to project emotions onto a dog.
But fond as Susan was of Skipper, she didn't want to play with him all the time. And when the children who lived in the neighborhood came along, she was glad to see them, except for one of them, Betty. They invited Susan to play in the vacant lot with them.
A mule died and he's starting to blow.
Larry said, "Come and play with us. We're digging a trench."
Suddenly, Susan remembered she had to wash her hair.
Mike said, "If you'll come and play with us, you can have one of our shovels." All good friendships start with using a shovel. "You should see our trench," Pete said. "It's long and wide and deep, too. We're having fun."
Pete's favorite TV show was The Test Pattern.
"I'd like you to play with us," said Betty. "I've been hoping a girl would move into our neighborhood."
Young laundry show.
"Please come. It would divert attention from my eyebrows." Susan decided to play with the children. She asked Skipper to come along. But Skipper refused to go. He didn't like the looks of these new children, and he wouldn't play with them.
He'd rather sit at home and watch Blue Dogs.
While Susan and her new friends went off to have a good time, Skipper stayed at home on the porch. "I won't have anything to do with such funny-looking children," he told himself. So he just stayed there and sulked. "Wish I'd never left the country club." Now there were some dogs in this neighborhood. They belonged to Susan's new friends. They played together, too.
Roaming packs of dogs, vacant lots. What kind of a neighborhood is this?
When they saw Skipper sitting alone on the porch, they came over to ask him to join them.
They decided to open with a joke.
But when the first dog came up and invited Skipper to play, Skipper looked at him and barked a mean bark. "I won't play with you," he said.
"A wiener dog killed my wife."
"You have a funny shape."
"Ah, your breath, it smells too much like ass."
The first dog's feelings were hurt, so he turned around and left.
"Well, my nuts aren't going to lick themselves." Oh, wait.
The second dog came up to Skipper,
Hoping for the usual introduction.
"Come and play with us," he said.
"We have a rock band. You won't have to sing."
But Skipper didn't like the size of this dog. He was too big. Telling him to go away.
Words that would make Michael Richards blush.
The big dog backed away. He was a nice dog and didn't want to fight.
Too many of his relatives have been killed in Castle Wolfenstein.
Skipper looked at the third dog, who was still sitting on the lawn.
Let's hope that's what he's doing.
And he snarled and barked again in the meanest voice he could manage. "I don't like the color of that dog's coat," he said to himself. He snarled and barked some more.
He's a rabid racist. Literally.
And he chased the new dogs all the way down the street.
I don't even
want to think about how he treats cats.
No, he secretly dresses up as one and goes to their club.